We shall now explain the essence of map structure. We'd go to biochemistry, then to carbohydrate, and then to glycolysis, which you probably know. This is a typical scheme of a metabolic pathway. You see a somewhat complex picture that may seem rather overwhelming at first sight, so let's clarify this apparent confusion step by step. The overall structure is that of name in blue over magenta background, with light blue rectangles next to them. These are the name of enzymes and their respective EC numbers. EC numbers are enzyme commission number numerical classification scheme for enzyme based on the chemical reaction that they catalyze. Each enzyme is flanked by two metabolites, or biochemicals, connected by an arrow. At the origin of the arrow is a substrate, and at the tip of the arrow is the product of this enzymatic reaction in black letters. Most enzymatic reactions depend on a substrate that provide energy or coenzymes like NADH and so on. These are written in green and connected by an arch arrow or half arrow to the enzyme. You see links to other metabolic pathways such as a pentose phosphate cycle or pyruvate metabolism that either use or provide intermediary metabolites from ore to the glycolytic pathway. Pressing one of them will open the relevant map. Now let's go back to glycolysis and notice that this particular map contains also details concerning the metabolism of glycerol, because both are connected in many ways, and also include the hexose transporter, which provide glucose to the overall reaction, and the monocarboxylate transporter, which remove lactate, which is the final product of the pathway. At the bottom of the map, you see a link to PubMed, and this will give you all the articles that are related to glycolysis in Plasmodium falciparum, arranged by descending order. And next come a collection of drugs that affect the pathway as a whole without a defined target, and under it a compilation of all the data that appear on the map, together with the PFIDs, the new one and the old one, the name of the enzyme, the EC number, and the transcriptomic clock. And next to the numbers, you see a loop, which is an indication that there is an information on the subcellular location of this enzyme, and a symbol which indicate that there is a specific drug for this enzyme, but we shall go to that later on.